Miami has a Dolphin, the greatest football team.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Southern Nevada, where the torch, in honor of the legendary owner Al Davis, has just been lit, as is tradition before kickoff at Allegiant Stadium, just off the Strip in Las Vegas. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Miami Dolphins and the Las Vegas Raiders. On the visitor's sideline, the Dolphins head coach. On the other side, the Raiders head coach, Clint Kubiak. His guys come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column in front of these home fans.
Zane Gonzalez to kick off for Miami.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you here in Vegas. A lot of excitement for both teams. New coaches, new quarterbacks. Can they turn it around? The season is underway. Not bad on the return. Out past the 30-yard line. Some breathing room for the offense as they begin drive one. To put it up right away, here's Mendoza. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
On the ground, this is Ashton Genty. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains. Now, after the play, he'll stop it. We have an injured Dolphin. Not what you want to see. Quarter one of week one. They'll have it. First and 10. Now they'll pitch it out here. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. The rookie first-round pick. They're on the tackle.
Johnson on the stop. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 45-yard line.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap for Mendoza. And he'll just chuck this one to the sideline. Receiver in the area, so no grounding, but it's 3rd down.
And 8 yards to go.
Out of the gun, Mendoza. Oh, how about the coverage there? Nowhere to go with the football. He just throws it away. It brings up 4th down. He was looking for Jack Besh that time. And that'll set up 4th down.
A.J. Cole in punt
On 4th down, A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders. And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. Miami offense set to go. Greg, they are led by Malik Willis, picked up back in March after a couple of good seasons with the Green Bay Packers.
Mike, as I think back to opening day over my years of playing in the NFL, it didn't matter if I was a rookie or going into my 14th season. I think every player goes into that game with just a little bit of extra nerves, thinking, new season, new opportunity. Can I still do this at a high level? And, man, you get through that first game, and it feels like you can finally take a deep breath and let the season unfold. There's going to be a lot of nerves in this one here today, but the team that settles down the fastest and just gets back to playing ball, they're going to have a big advantage coming away with a big win today.
Throwing, Willis, forced out wide. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. He was a 1,000-yard rusher a year ago and looking good to start this season as well. 2 first downs have them up to the 44-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Willis to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Towards the middle, and that's Tolbert. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. 2 times they've connected on this drive now. This one for 21 yards and a 1st down.
The Dolphins completely reworked this wide receiver room during this offseason. A lot of new faces, Jalen Tolbert being one of their new top targets. So showed flashes during his time in Dallas, but now has a chance to take a significant step up and roll with the Dolphins.
This drive rolling now, another 1st and 10. Throwing is Willis. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. Tutu Atwell was the one he was looking for. And it'll be second down.
At the 35-yard line.
To throw is Willis. Dulcich open, downfield, it's complete. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. A gain of 26, and it sets up first and goal. This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it first and goal. Here's Achad. And that's a productive run. He gets this one down to the 4. They'll try and play with some pace early on.
Gain of 5 brings up second and goal.
Achad. And this one ruined quickly. Take him back to the 5-yard line.
It makes sense on second and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have third down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on third and goal.
And this defense standing tall in the red zone. They stop it for no gain. And now it's fourth and goal.
Great job here by this linebacker, Mike. There was no reading and reacting. From the snap, he was attacking. Meets the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
The offense will stay out there, but they've got some yards to pick up. Fourth down and goal. Now Willis. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down.
These are the situations where as an offense you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted, but let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big fourth down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
On first down, Mendoza. That's a short one, caught by Bowers. He's to the 40. Brock Bowers inside the 20. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 94 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. And there it is, a moment to remember. The first career touchdown in what they hope will be many throws for him.
Let's hope somebody down there on his sideline grabs that ball, Mike. First career touchdown pass. A lot of hopes riding on the development of this young rookie, and they put a lot of faith in him. And so far here early in the opener, it's playing out pretty well.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Jalen Wright now on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Dolphins offense ready to take over for their second possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Willis now to throw. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
Willis. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. He's looking for Devon Achane coming out of the backfield. And it'll be third down. Willis now to throw. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out. First, second, third down. All three incompletions, and now it brings up fourth down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
The Raiders offense back onto the field for their next possession. They lead it here early 7-0 as they start with a 1st and 10. Man in motion here is Tucker. On first down, it's Mendoza. And that is incomplete.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike, and that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Chop Robinson, the man to bring him down. Throwing on third down, Mendoza. This will be tracked down and intercepted. And the Dolphins will have great field position right around midfield.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Out comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. And nothing has come from these first 2 drives. Got a turnover on downs, followed by a punt last time they had it. Now, faking the give. He gets it into the hands of Atwell. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, Dolphins.
On 1st and 10, it's Achane. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Following the play, we've got a Raider who is shaken up down there. Not what you want to see quarter 1 of week 1. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
At the 10-yard line.
2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Once again, it's Achane. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down. So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. 7-0 is our score. And we're back in Vegas after this. The Dolphins in possession of the football. We begin the second quarter as they go to work on 1st and goal. Throwing, Willis. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Malik Willis. Touchdown, Dolphins. Initially looking to throw it for the touchdown, couldn't find anything, so Greggy takes care of business himself, using his legs for the touchdown.
Well, it was clear early on, Mike, that this defense was expecting the pass, and after matching all the receivers in the end zone, this quarterback realized quickly it was his legs that he was going to need to rely on to get the ball across the goal line.
The kick is good. That ties the game at 7. Zane Gonzalez to kick off for Miami.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. This one taken at the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 27.
Following the play, we've got a Raider who is shaken up down there. In motion, Besh. They'll start on the ground with Gentile. And he is planted in the backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, here's Mendoza. That's to the right side and caught by Bowers. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line.
A gain of 23 yards.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
First down.
Throwing is Mendoza. He's got his receiver, and that's Jack Pass. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
A 7-yard pickup.
From the 48-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3.
At the Dolphins' 48-yard line.
Fake to Gentile, and now Mendoza. And they're going to get to him and take him down back on the other side of midfield.
It's now 3rd down
Kenneth
and
Grant
9.
taking him down for the first sack of this new campaign. From the gun on 3rd down, Mendoza. Moving outside the pocket. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's fighting for those extra yards. Looks like he's just got enough to pick up the 1st down.
And that just can't happen. 3rd and long, just understand, contain the ball, rally tackle, just get the ball carrier on the ground. Not only not able to get to him inside the pocket, he's able to extend the play with his legs and pick up a huge, long 1st down.
Offense rolling right along in this drive. Another 1st and 10.
Vegas, 1st down.
Now it's Mendoza. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'd say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And one of the Raiders able to get back in there and secure possession so they keep the ball.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
The air again, Mendoza. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Devon Achane ready to take the field with the rest of his Miami offensive teammates. Great first weekend of football underway around the NFL. This day, so many of us look forward to more good stuff ahead later tonight. Cowboys and the Giants. We've seen that often on week 1. It always delivers that divisional rivalry. John Harbaugh's Giants debut. 8:20 Eastern for that, and then another division game tomorrow night. Denver at KC. Remember, the Broncos snapped the Chiefs' 9-straight-year run of winning the AFC West title. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. To throw, here's Willis. Nowhere to go with that one. Just get it to the sideline and live to see 2nd down.
The coverage by Javon McCoy.
A run out of the gun with Achane. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10.
First down.
Here's Willis. To the left side, he's got Tolbert. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
8 yards.
Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Here's a give to Achane, and he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We'll return to Las Vegas. After this, they'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run it here. It's Achane. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
Back to throw. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
Oftentimes, these critical downs come down to who executes the best. And in this case, Mike, the defense executed when it mattered the most. Big 4th down stop, and now they're going to get the ball back.
On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. He'll work forward for a pumpkin. It was Tyrell Dodson that time on the tackle.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
On 2nd down, here's Mendoza. He'll step up and run this. And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick. Picking up the 1st down.
16 yards. And the Las Vegas 1st down.
Shotgun snap for Mendoza. To the left side, into the hands of Betts. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
At the 34-yard line.
Out of the gun, Mendoza. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
Here's Mendoza. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Matt Gay coming on for this field goal try. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. Gay's kick is good. And the Raiders get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
It's a good way to start the season, right? Like it's like in golf. It's always nice to see that first putt roll in, and here his first field goal attempt of the year right through the uprights.
A return now from the 4. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Dolphins offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Throwing, Willis. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down. Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts. Come to the line now for first down and 10. Throwing is Willis. He's got Douglas going deep. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. Picked up by Isaiah Pulamaut. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So, halftime straight ahead, and we'll send it to Scott Hansen, who has the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Our journey through the NFL starts now at Ford Field in Detroit. The Lions at home to take on the Saints. And this is Jamison Williams. He's going to haul it in middle of the field, and from there it's a foot race, and they won't catch him. 69 yards for the touchdown catch. The Lions wind up winning this one in front of the home crowd to begin the new season. From there, let's go back to Wednesday night, the season opener, the Super Bowl rematch, Patriots-Seahawks in Seattle. And it's Sam Darnold. He's on target here. It's a 30-yard touchdown pass. The Seahawks raise their Super Bowl banner and begin the new season the same way they ended last season, with a win over the Patriots. Lastly, a lot of debate among the staff as to who our impact player should be this week. We've settled on this man. And it's Joe Burrow. One of his 3 touchdown passes on the afternoon. The Bengals are able to come away with their first victory on the season. Time for a look here at the rest of the games going on and what's to come here in Week 1 of the new NFL season. In the game you're watching, we saw a fine first half played by this man, the young tight end. His guys looking to start the new season off with a victory. Can they make this halftime lead hold up? To find out, let's go back out to the stadium and rejoin commentators Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula and come out on top in this tight one as we hit the second half. 3 points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. To throw is Willis. He'll let this go deep for Tolbert. And this will be incomplete.
Intended
I think when that ball left his hand, he had visions of a big play, and then that big play almost got flipped on its head because I think he's lucky that that ball didn't end up going back the other direction because that defender got both hands on it but just couldn't come down with the pick.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw and brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
The Raiders offense ready for their first possession of this second half. Great first weekend of football underway around the NFL. This day, so many of us look forward to more good stuff ahead later tonight. Cowboys and the Giants. We've seen that often on week one. It always delivers that divisional rivalry. John Harbaugh's Giants debut. 8:20 Eastern for that. And then another division game tomorrow night. Denver at KC. Remember, the Broncos snapped the Chiefs' 9 straight year run of winning the AFC West title. Here's Mendoza now on second down. That's caught left side by Bowers. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Here's first and 10.
And the Raider first down.
Back to throw. Mendoza. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Momentum building here on this drive. They go again. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Genty. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Tackle made by the second-round pick. They'll work from the 36 on second and 6.
Second and 6 at the 36-yard line.
And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. Got to get it to the 30.
It's third down.
Here comes
6.
third down. Looking to throw is Mendoza. That's into. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free.
Mendoza's pass.
And the Dolphins come up with the turnover.
Recovered by Miami.
And so much for a nice gain through the passing game. Not finishing the play, fumbling the football, and the offense has turned it over, Greg.
Mike, give credit to the defender here for not quitting on this play. They just give up a chunk play in the passing game. He stays after it, and instead of just making a simple tackle, he attacks the ball, knocks it loose, and creates a big takeaway for this defense.
On first down, they'll start with Mixon. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
Brings up second and 11 at the 16-yard line.
Willis. This one complete to Atwell. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
And it's third down.
Willis now to throw. Flush to his right. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50. Set up the offense with a short field. The Raiders' offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll have a short field, looking to build on the lead. Man in motion here is Tucker. Here's a handoff to Genty. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. From the 35, here's second down and 3.
Up second and 3 at the 35-yard line.
They'll go again with Genty. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Play is made on defense by Jordan Brooks. And here they come for third and 1.
Third and 1.
In motion, Naylor. He'll try to pick it up with Genty. And he's not going to get the first down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on 3rd and short.
A loss of 2 yards.
Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming.
Matt Gay on for the
Matt
field
Gay
goal.
coming on for this field goal try. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Raiders will extend their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Now an opening past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. The Dolphins offense ready to get back at it. The deficit, 6 points. A touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. Past midfield to the 45. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35.
25 yards. First down, Miami.
On first down, they keep it on the ground, and they keep it with Mixon. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
At the 23-yard line.
12 more yards from him there, and another first down.
First down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
He's taken down just shy of the 10. 12 was nice last time, so they did it again. Another 12-yard pickup and another first down.
And Mike, you know the best time to pick up first downs is? On first downs. Don't wait for 3rd down. We see it here. 3 plays in a row, 3 first downs on chunk plays, and this offense is rolling.
And good hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone.
And he will score! Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Miami. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Al Gonzalez to add the PAT. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
You don't see guys going hard after kickers on extra points. A little different than field goals, so let's see if that's going to end up costing them.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And this will wind up being a touchback since the ball was kicked from the 50-yard line. Means the official's going to spot this one at the 20. The Raiders offense ready to take over once again. The deficit is 1 as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Bauer's the man in motion. Now they'll pitch it out here. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard. Brings up second
Lost
and
one
11
on the last play, so now it's
19-yard
second
line.
and 11. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Man in motion here is Tucker. To throw on second down, it is Mendoza. That is over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Xavier Woods. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
This is something we see so often out of these young quarterbacks, Mike, is their inability to manipulate the defense. They kind of telegraph where they're going to go with their ball, with their eyes. And I'd love to see him the next time when he gets to the top of his drop, look off the safety, hold some of the underneath defenders from where you ultimately know you want to go with the ball. A lot of that just comes with experience, and sometimes you got to gain that experience the hard way.
The Dolphins offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They've got the lead, and they'll set forth trying to build on it. They're going to do that with excellent field position. They're trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
By Quay Walker. A gain of 2. Brings up second
From the
and
20,
8.
here's second and 8.
20-yard line.
They'll go right back to Mixon. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Throwing Willis. That is hauled in at the 5. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
At the 5-yard line.
They'll run here with Mixon. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here.
And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Dolphins. That his second touchdown now here in the season opener. Gonzalez now for the point after.
Extra point.
It's up and good. And the Dolphins extend the lead to 8. It's 21 to 13.
Zane Gonzalez to kick off for Miami.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 10. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The Raiders offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. run right at the gut with Genti. And he searches forward for a gain of about 5.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
49-yard line.
They'll run it straight ahead now with Genti. Inside the 20. And he will go all the way. Ashton Genti. Touchdown, Raiders. Greg, how often do we say it's a one-possession game, but that's a two-part story? Part one taken care of right there with the touchdown.
All right, Mike, so they go down and they get the all-important touchdown. But only half the time is this truly a one-score game. They need this two-point conversion here to tie it up.
The Raiders will line up for the two-point
From the gun, here's Mendoza. That's incomplete. Oh, they were going for the conversion to get this thing even. Instead, it will remain a two-point game. So the lead is down to just 2 now in the fourth quarter as they kick it off. Right now to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Dolphins offense ready to get back at it. The lead is 2, and they're going to try to make something happen here, starting with a 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Mixon. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. 2nd and 11.
Second and 11 at the 22-yard line.
Again, they'll give it to Mixon. Finding room at the 35. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
He's brought down at the 37-yard
Center leads him to the line for 1st and 10.
15. First down, Dolphins.
Willis to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down. They'll run with Mixon. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
On the carry.
Call it a gain of 13. First down, Miami.
13 yards.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll run out of the gun with Mixon. Now timeout Vegas. That is their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down.
No gain on the play. And it brings up 3rd down.
Here's a give up the middle to Mixon.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now is one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down. And the defense, they see the clock too. They're not going to move here. And we get to the 2-minute warning. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, punt team comes out. Dolphins going to kick it away. As they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. On Nearly a good one. A hit at the 6, but continues in the end zone. It's a touchback. So Fernando Mendoza and the Raiders down on the scoreboard. 1:54 remain. This is only week 1 of the season, folks, as they come up with 1st and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And the Dolphins have just about sewn up this football game.
There's really no other way to put it, Mike. This has just been a rough outing for the young rookie quarterback. And I think everyone understands going into these games, there's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be learning moments that these guys are going to gain that they can only gain through experience. The problem is, it's really hard to have positive learning experiences when you throw 3 picks. He's got to see the field better. He's got to anticipate better. And ultimately, he just needs to play better for his offense to have a chance.
Out comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. And barring mistakes, they should be able to kneel this one out and finish it off. Only 1 timeout remaining for the defense. Here's Mixon. And he's able to fight through 1 tackle here. Pick up about 3. 2nd down coming up.
At the 42-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
A run here with Mixon. And he's into the end zone yet again. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Dolphins. What a start to the season. It's a 3-touchdown week number 1.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Now, an important extra point here to maybe salt this one away. He's got it. And the Dolphins will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9.
Raiders 19. Zane Gonzalez to kick off for Miami.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. Let's go back through their earlier possessions, and a lot of them, Greg, have ended with the defense going the other way.
And there's no greater indicator in the NFL of success in terms of wins and losses than the turnover battle. And we've seen so many statistics and charts. We can go on and on. The simplest way to say, if you protect the ball, your chance of winning goes up. If you don't protect the ball, your chance of winning goes down. So here they have 3 interceptions, losing fumbles. It's really been a meltdown by multiple guys all across this offense.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
1st and 10, and here's Mendoza. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down. The Dolphins going to use their final timeout here. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one. Another try, 2nd and 10. Back to the air is Mendoza. That one caught by Benson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd.
Mendoza now on 3rd down. Open man, left side. He's got it. And they'll move it down to... And now the referee looks like he has gotten word from replay. They're going to stop the game inside the last 2 minutes. All replays emanate from there. So that is what you want. I know sometimes it takes time, but they do get it right And this call will stand. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5. At the 6-yard line.
He'll get up and spike it here inside of the half-minute remaining. Big play in the game right here. It's 3rd down. Throwing, Mendoza. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Now Gay for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Raiders will cut it to a 2-point lead.
28, Raiders 26.
In need of a recovery and a quick field goal, here comes the onside kick. And the Dolphins able to recover, and that should end it.
That was their last shot. They've got no timeouts left. Now the offense can just simply come take the field. Best play in football, Mike. Victory formation, take a couple knees, get on with the win.
The Dolphins offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts. So just one kneel down and then time to shake hands. So a win here for the visiting Dolphins. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.
We have a deal. One of the top receivers has agreed to terms on a contract extension that will likely keep him and his quarterback very happy.